Corey J. Mackenzie presents Daddy's Magical Bedtime Stories, Volume 2. Who's afraid of who? One day, a little girl named Zoe was sitting in the backyard with her dad, enjoying the nice summer day. Zoe saw a spider and started crying. "Daddy, Daddy, it's a big scary spider." "There's no need to be afraid of the spider," said Zoe's dad. "The spider is more afraid of you than you are of it. Give it some space." Zoe backed up and looked down at where the spider was, but it scurried away under a brick and hid. The next day, Zoe was swinging on her tire swing and having so much fun. She stopped for a second because she was getting a little dizzy, but when she tried to step off the swing, she saw a snake in the grass. "Daddy, Daddy, it's a big scary snake." She held tight to her tire and stared at the long green snake in the grass. "There's no need to be afraid of the snake," said Zoe's dad coming from the back door. "The snake is more afraid of you than you are of it. Give it some space." Zoe waited and then looked down at the snake as it slithered away into the grass and hid. The next day, Zoe was picking flowers in her garden and having so much fun. She saw an especially nice flower and went to reach for it when she saw a bumblebee. Zoe screamed and yelled, "Daddy, Daddy, it's a big scary bumblebee." "There's no need to be afraid of the bee," said Zoe's dad coming from the shed in the backyard. "The bee is more afraid of you than you are of it. Give it some space." Zoe backed up and stood still, and soon enough the bee was done buzzing and it flew away. Zoe's dad came over and knelt in front of his daughter. "Most animals are more afraid of us than we are of them. You have to remember to give animals their space and everything will be okay." Zoe smiled because she knew over the last 3 days she saw a spider, a snake, and a bumblebee, and because she gave the animals their space, everything was okay. Later on that day, a baby snake, a small spider, and a bumblebee were in the backyard playing when they saw something coming. It was Zoe, the little girl that lived in the house with her family. The snake slithered away, very scared. The small spider scurried away because he was also very scared. The bumblebee flew out of the backyard, frightened by the little girl. When the snake, spider, and bumblebee got home, they all told their parents about the scary little girl, but all their parents said the same thing. "Most little girls are more afraid of us than we are of them. You have to remember to give little girls their space and everything will be okay." Who's afraid of who? Daddy's Magical Bedtime Stories, Volume 2. The story and artwork was by Corey J. Mackenzie. That's me. And thanks to the Microsoft Paint and the Windows Movie Maker. For more information, go to liquidwords.webs.com. Have a good day.